Greetings and welcome to Pickled Watermelon Rinds, a guilty pleasure podcast featuring Antie Joan and Ontie, providing our zesty and marginally mature take on current events, pop culture, and trends. Now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Well, hello, Auntie Joan. How are you today?
Hi, Auntie. I'm doing okay. How about your own self?
Oh, just fine, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let's see.
What up, sister?
What is going on?
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is positively spectacular, to be quite frank. Sun is shining. I will say the aspens in the distance on the drives along the peak to peak are still nice and bright. The aspens that are close to the roads here to like take pictures and stuff like that are already past peak. People were still pulled over today as I was driving that to take pictures of the distance because the snow-capped mountains are in the back now.
Oh, yeah.
And then you see the evergreens mixed in with the aspen colors. Although I will say that the reds and orange ones on the peak to peak, not all of them, but one group is still prime color. One little group. Actually, it's a big group. But it's private property. I'm like, because there's usually a place up a little bit further south that has like a little grove, but it's part of the national forest. So people stop there and take pictures.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. That's like graduation picture central or senior picture central and all that crap. Engagement pictures and all that. And those aren't looking so good this year.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to that. So that's a little sad. And I was in Ned. Why was I? Oh, I came through Ned yesterday. Again, Ned proper is past peak, I think. Like outside of Ned and getting closer to my house, you could see, again in the distance, a little bit on the roadside was still nice. Yeah, it's almost over, unfortunately. It's the prettiest time and it goes so fast.
It seems early. No?
No. 'Tis the season, but I didn't go over near the rec center. Because remember, that's where I took you last year that I said you're going to see some nice reds and oranges and all that. And I was there last weekend and it was good. It wasn't great yet. So I don't know. Maybe that's still nice right now. I don't know. I didn't go over.
Yeah, because it's interesting. Because down here, it's like hardly anything's turned yet.
Evergreen's just starting where I was this morning. That's just starting. They're lower. You guys are lower than us. So it makes sense. Yeah. But
well, that answers my question of how's your aspen?
At my house, there's still some that need to change.
That was a play on words, aspen.
Oh,
how's your aspen? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I got it, so I guess that's what counts.
Glad.
Yeah.
But another thing that comes with fall every year is I got my shots. I had my flu shot and my COVID shot at the grocery store. It's a 10% coupon up to $20 off. So if you spend just under $200 and you'll get the maximum discount.
That's from Safeway.
That's from Safeway. Right? Yeah. And I think I have to get a Tdap shot this year. I have to check my records.
What's a Tdap? I forgot.
That's tetanus.
Oh, yeah. I need to get one too.
And that's also, I believe you can get one of those at Safeway too. I'm telling you, get whatever vaccines you can at the Safeway to get your coupons. Get your coupons. Big fan of the coupons.
Yeah, well, usually, I get my prescriptions filled at either, online, or there's a couple I get filled at my local King Supers because it's the closest to
It
me.
is the closest.
But they don't offer any of that. That's a shame. They really should.
They really should.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a nice little perk, nice little benefit.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Well, good for you. Did you have any
my COVID shot was in my right arm. And no rash or anything like that. It was sore. Not until like day 2.
Yeah.
But by today, so I got that on Monday. Today doesn't hurt at all. And a little tiny bit sore on my flu shot site, but not. COVID was worse. But that's it. That was my big side effects.
Yeah, and there's this new COVID thing for us oldsters. I guess if you're over 65, it's supposed to treat the COVID differently. It's Yeah, and I need to ask my doctor about that, which one would really
Is it the
be
RSV
right for me.
stuff or no?
No, no, it's COVID. It's an
Oh.
actual COVID shot, but it's a different. And I had heard, I think on PBS or NPR about it. It wasn't the MNRA. It was,
Oh.
yeah, another method. But
Oh.
anyway, or I could just ask the National Institute of Health. They would recommend.
Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh.
Well, good for you for getting it done and staying on top of things.
Yes, indeed. I like to just have it done and out of the way. So, especially I've got some travel coming up, so it's better to, for me, in my head, to err on the side of caution.
Yeah,
Why
your big
not?
travel season.
It is my travel season. So there, and then I had some
Yeah.
water testing done at the house, my well. I've had my suspicions about it for a while. That's why
Really?
when people come over, they're always like, "Oh, let me just get some water," and they always go to the tap. I'm like, "Nope, filtered out of the refrigerator. Get it that way, please."
Huh.
It's not like you can't drink it. It's just ignorance was bliss for a little while. I had a forever chemical test done on it. My town was doing it, not my town, but my town affiliated with some place that had us do it for free. My numbers came higher. If four and under, no, under four, I think. Under four was that there were no forever chemicals detected. And one forever chemical came back at 13 for
Oh,
me,
wow.
and the other
Wow.
one came back at 8. So I've got both kinds. I forgot what the PF, they've got acronyms. I forget what the hell they stand for. So, and then I had the town did a water test mostly for bacteria, nitrates and nitrites, and all the bacteria stuff came back. Didn't know, wasn't found, but one of the nitrates apparently were present. I don't even know what that
Hmm.
means. I have to look all that shit up. So I've got Culligan coming tomorrow to give me an estimate on likely a reverse osmosis system and see what that'll all cost and how that's going to work and when can it be done, because again, I'm starting my travel season and I don't want to install something and then leave and come back to a flood. So I've got to, but I also don't think it's wise to wait until next summer to do this. I don't know. We'll get a quote. If it's free estimate, I'm not signing up for anything right away. I'm going to think about it and figure it out from there. That's been going on in my world. What's been going on in yours,
Well,
Auntie
you
Joan?
don't think you can limp by with just the filtered water to drink or cook with? And
There it is. It's the cook with. See, in my head, when I cook with water, it's going to boil. There should be no issue using it out of the tap. Specifically for the forever chemical test, that you should be using filtered water for cooking and drinking. And I'm like, I am not standing at that refrigerator filling it up. Now, they will, if you qualify, which I think I do, they would give you a free, kind of like a Brita, but it's bigger, Brita filter thing for
yeah,
your fridge. But
yeah,
I'm like, I have no counter space to put something like
yeah,
that on.
yeah.
That will drive me insane. And I'm not keeping it in my refrigerator. You know what I mean? It's just like, no,
Mhm,
I have a
mhm.
filter in my refrigerator. So that's why I'm going down the path of getting estimates at this point. I don't know. Not
Boy, that
super happy
money's
about it.
just burning a hole in your pocket, isn't it? You
Yeah, I don't know
just,
where it's
yeah.
coming from. It's just, I
Well,
gotta go build, I gotta go plant another tree apparently.
no, you got to clear it out so more can come in.
Right, right.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's what you, yeah, yeah, you
There
do
you
that.
go.
Yep, yep.
There you go.
Hmm, hmm.
So, you, Auntie Joan, what's going on in your world?
Well, speaking of shots and stuff like that, I had my 6 month recall with my cardiologist yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately, when I had my echocardiogram a month and a half ago, my numbers looked better than it did 18 months ago. So
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
I
great.
went in not really that nervous about it. It was a little strange. He came in and he's a nice person and yeah, I like him and it's very brief always, he's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's the doctor and I'm the patient. He also has a scribe, which
Mm-hmm.
which is usually somebody that's finished college is looking to go to med school or something.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes in with this young woman and he introduces me to her and he says, "You probably remember her because she's been with me for 15 months." And I said, "Really? No, I don't really remember you, but I remember he used to have a scribe named Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
And I always remembered that because Vincent van Gogh and I don't know the name and everything. So I remembered him and I knew he had this scribe person for, well, different scribes, but for a couple of years, maybe 3, 4 years now. And I said, no, I don't think I remember you. Well, it was almost like, and I really tried to analyze all this during and after the appointment. I just wonder if I'm not saying it in a negative tone, but I'm almost wondering if maybe he's not seeing me as, oh, here's an older person and, their memories aren't what they used to be. So maybe I just need to reinforce or reiterate how I do things in case she might have forgotten. In other words, maybe she's losing her mind. So it's like the way that he went and explained to me this whole scribe thing. And I know all about that. And then he talked about when the appointment was over, he says, well, unless you have anything to say to my nurse, you're free to go. And you just go out this door, turn right, and then just go straight down the hall, and there's the exit. And I'm thinking, dude, I've been here how many times? I know how to get the hell out of here. It was just a little strange. And
Hmm.
I just can't help but think maybe he was thinking my brain isn't just quite what it used to be.
Hmm.
So, yeah,
Well, it could have been based on your response about
not remembering her.
not remembering her.
Yeah,
So
but
maybe next time it's just say, no, I don't think we've had the pleasure. Or, you know what I mean? Like it's because the way you said it, it could kind of be
oh,
like,
maybe.
you're like, I don't think I've met, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
was just strange. Like he just felt he had to explain things to me that, and he knew, I mean, he could look at my records. He knew that I've been coming for a while. So,
Hmm.
yeah. But anyway, I just found that a little strange. So afterwards, went and got a blood draw and then immediately headed over to get myself a pizza for dinner that night because I felt it was safe for my blood count to hold off on the pizza till after I had blood
Hmm.
drawn,
Hmm.
which I don't know because I got the results and my cholesterol ain't that good. And yeah, other things going on. But anyway, yeah, that was my excitement.
Good.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he said everything is good.
Oh, yeah, that was something else because I said, when I had, okay, just to show that I am remembering things, I said, when I had the echo like 18 months ago and that level was higher, I was also either in AFib or had recently been in AFib. And I was wondering if maybe that might have been what caused that level to go up.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, well, AFib may have had a little bit of cause to it, but I think it was just, now that you're on the right medications, I think we're seeing an improvement. Well, I've been on these same medications with the same dosages for probably 2 years.
Oh.
So, yeah, the whole thing was a little strange. But anyway,
Hmm.
I'm not going to look for another doctor. He's like the one in Boulder that specializes in congestive heart failure. And he's also been in the 5280 magazine as one of the top doctors. So, yeah. And I only see him every 6 months so far. So,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll see what happens next time.
Well, you can correct him too.
I know. Well, yeah, it's just
And just be
the
like, yeah, I
next
know how to
time.
get out. I've been here a million times.
I know. The next time I go in, if I notice him doing that again, I will let him know. Hey, dude, I'm still here.
Right.
Um,
Right.
so, yeah.
Okay.
And he was, what was funny is I caught him trying to stifle a couple of yawns while he was in there too. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
anyway. No, I don't live in fear of the doctors. I feel quite free to tell them what I'm thinking and stuff. So
Good.
I do try to respect their expertise, though. I mean, they can remember words and stuff that I never heard of. So, and even spell them, all these medical terms that,
Mm-hmm.
are 20, 30 letters long. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good.
that was my excitement, one of my excitements.
Mm-hmm.
My other excitement is I finally finished that garden totem I've been working on.
Nice.
Yes, and I'm pleased with it.
I think it looks great.
Yes. Now I'm looking for a big pot to stick it in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep it on the front porch. I'm not going to stick it in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And so Anna, the
Mm-hmm.
instructor, the third meeting, basically we had a little snacks and she showed us how to stack the totems. And then she did like brainstorming. What could have been done differently? What did you like about it? And I've been telling her because my friend Sandy B,
Super fan, Sandy B, Sandy B, Sandy B.
She's the one that actually steered me towards Anna because Sandy took a wind chime class last year, I think. And I kind of liked her wind chimes. So I've kept saying, and every time I saw Anna, I say, geez, when are you going to do that wind chime class again? When are you going to do that wind chime class again? So she had one workshop that she canceled, and now she's having the wind chime class. So the 2 Saturdays in October, I'm going to do the wind chime class.
Nice.
So, yes.
Good.
So pretty soon my front porch is going to look like a tchotchke souvenir shop.
Mm-hmm. So much for no more classes.
Yeah, I know. And this one will start in the morning again, too. I know. You want to take a class again?
Nope.
You don't?
I don't want a wind chime.
Oh, no, I don't mean wind chimes. I just mean any kind of class.
Hmm.
I don't want to do bonsai class again.
Yeah.
How is Lenny doing?
They're both thriving.
Good.
Yep. Leonard and Henry are doing just fine. And how is Squiggy?
Awesome. Squiggy's doing wonderfully.
Good.
Yep.
Excellent.
Oh, one thing I did see on a studio, I bet you didn't know this. I think in the back of my mind, I had seen these before, but just spaced it. But you can get like decals to put on your clay instead of painting intricate things. You can get decals to put on there, and then when they're fired, goes into the clay. And so I'm thinking, boy, this would be a neat thing for us to do for if you wanted to do the empty bowls thing again, is to get these transfers, and then you can make more intricate drawings and stuff with it. So I sent a note to Crackpots where we did it, and they said, you have to use what we have in the store, and they don't have those. So.
But I am going to do a Crackpots thing soon, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Are you going to sign up for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll go with you.
It's a paw print,
Yes.
Killian's paw print, and I think that would be fun. So
And they put their name and date on it. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was what, November 3rd or something like that?
I think it's over the weekend. There's a couple days.
No, one is during the week and one is the weekend, and the only one I can go to is the weekend one.
Okay.
Because I'll be away.
That's right.
The other one. So, which
Yeah,
bums
in
me out because
Europe.
you know how I prefer to do things during the week if I can, especially down the hill.
Well, he'll be with me then, right?
For what?
For that week one.
You're not taking him there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how he'll be. Thank you for thinking of that, but no. And he's a pain to get in and out of the car now. It's not like it once was where he just jumps in. Doesn't do that anymore. So
I wonder if they have a at-home kit.
I don't know.
Hmm.
But yeah. So whatever days, because I think it was December 3rd, and
That sounds right.
I won't be here. So whatever the November date is the one I can do. It's on a Saturday, but the whole day was wide open, so we can figure that out and maybe plan some stuff around it.
Yeah.
So
We'll put the picture of the completed totem on our. Where do we put those? Where do you put those? We'll put a link in to get to the finished totem.
How is that going to work?
I don't know. How do you put the pictures out there?
No. We had to do Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Never mind.
So, yeah. We used to do the chapters, and we could add it as a chapter art, a chapter art picture, but we're not doing chapters anymore.
Okay.
So, yeah. I spent some time down in Boulder yesterday.
Oh, he went in Boulder?
Had to, because I went for an oil change and tire rotation. And of course, it's never just
right.
that.
Oh,
I wasn't
no.
surprised. I wasn't surprised. I needed brakes, both front and back. So that was a nice $1,000 that I guess I'm telling you, man, I'm just doling out the money like I got it. It's I'm just like, sure, do it. Because I'm like, I need it done. I mean, I can't say no. So, yep, did them both yesterday. So they needed the car for a little extra time. I was planning on going to the movies after regardless, but I thought I would have my car to go to the movies. So I just walked there. It was no big deal. To the Boulder Century movie theater. And I saw The Roses, loosely based off of War of the Roses from back in the day with Michael Douglas and what's her face?
Glenn?
Nope.
No.
I didn't pull that up because I really didn't plan on talking about War of the Roses. I can see her face. I just can't come up with her name off the top of my head. Kathleen Turner.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen Turner. Yes. Yes. Definitely loosely interpreted. And it wasn't supposed to be like a readaptation. It was just an inspiration. And I could see that because we did not follow War of the Roses. Anyway, I'm not going to give away a lot because it is still in the movie theaters. If this was already streaming, I'd be fine with giving away spoilers and things like that, but it's still in the theaters. So all I'll say is Benedict Cumberbatch is kind of hot in this. I'm not even going to lie. Kind of stinking hot. I don't even know what to say about that. But the other main character is Olivia Colman. She's just great in everything she does. And those two together really did a very, very nice job, I have to say. I don't know if I bought that they were really a couple, but their interactions were very, very good. But I don't think I could buy them as an actual couple.
Did they let them be British or?
Yes, they were British.
Okay.
They were British in the United States.
Okay.
They met in London and moved to the United States. So
But
yes,
they
were
didn't
British.
have to put on fake English or American accents. Okay.
So it also has Andy Samberg in it, and he's good. I think he plays I don't think I saw it. He plays a friend of Benedict Cumberbatch's character. So it's Theo Rose is Benedict Cumberbatch, and Ivy Rose was Olivia Colman's character. Andy Samberg's wife in this was Kate fucking McKinnon, and she is the one and only, and I was the only person in this movie theater by myself, just me.
Oh, really?
And it was the one and only time that I laughed out loud was a Kate McKinnon line because she is ridiculous and I adore her. And only one though. I mean, I smiled a lot throughout the movie, but I actually laughed out loud. And then I remembered, oh yeah, you're by yourself. That's kind of creepy that you're sitting here laughing out loud, but I didn't care because it was funny. It was really funny.
Oh, she's such a gift, isn't she?
Oh my
gosh. She's a treasure.
Absolute treasure. She's so good. And Allison Janney's in it, but honestly, they could have used anyone for her role. I will critique that a little bit. That was just I don't know if Allison's friends with all these people and she just did it as a gratuitous little cameo or what, but she was in it for maybe 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, unnecessary. But like I said, it was definitely a departure from the War of the Roses. They definitely put a different story spin onto it. I would give it probably a solid B.
Oh.
It's good, not great. And like I said, just to see Benedict Cumberbatch and that, I mean, he looked good. I don't know what to say. I'm usually not, I like him as an actor. I think he's an amazing actor, but I've never found him super attractive. And
do you think maybe the role he played, maybe was he a little more domineering or forceful or manly?
No.
No?
No. No, I think he's always been thin, but he runs a lot in this movie. And I won't tell you why because it kind of goes into the story a little bit, but he runs a lot in this movie. And
does he run okay? Because I know you have
when they flail their arms. No, he runs just fine. Yes. So I don't know if he just got a little bit more fit for this I don't know what it was, but he looked good. He looked really good. Did I say that he looked good? He looked good. Yeah, I would say, if you haven't seen it already, see it on streaming when it's free-ish to you, even though you're paying for a subscription. It's entertaining. Like I said, I give it a solid B.
Well, yeah, I think with that cast, it
Yeah.
would be entertaining. I mean, I'd watch it even.
Yes.
I'm not into comedies so much, but
It's not. I mean, I guess it's kind of touted as a comedy, but there's drama involved. And I do like that it was an English couple because they used English terms in some things. They had no problem, using the C word. They had, because that's just normal. That's just normal.
I know.
So it was, I appreciated some of their banter as a result of being English and having that background. I definitely like the way they talk to each other, but like I said, romantic chemistry. Wasn't there for me. But maybe other people will think differently. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
So there you have it. There's my little critique on the roses in my little matinee. And this weekend, I'm going to see Spinal Tap 2 over in Netherlands as the matinee. And I'm excited about that. I do want to see if I can find the original somewhere that I don't have to pay for it. Although I've seen interviews with Rob Reiner leading up to the release. And now that it's been released, and he says you don't need to see the first one. And I vaguely remember. It's just been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't hurt to do a little refresher. He's like, you'll get some of the references a little bit better if you have seen it, but the movie stands on its own. And I said, good to know. So we'll see.
I don't think I ever watched Spinal Tap.
Oh my God, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
I don't
Christopher
think
Guest. I mean, seriously.
Oh yeah, I like him.
I mean, he's just every time I think of Christopher Guest, all I think about is Best in Show when he's driving in his pickup truck to the show with his big, beautiful bloodhound. I can't remember his name. And he's talking about the nuts. You got walnuts, pistachio nut, hazelnut. And what made me think of it was the other day when I was telling you, I prefer hazelnuts over. And I was like, oh my God, I'm Christopher Guest. I'm talking about freaking nuts. Like I'm insane. So yeah, I love Christopher Guest.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Indeed. All right, Auntie Joan. Anything else for our listener today?
I don't think so. No, I think I'm good. How about your own self? Anything else?
No, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, so I think we'll call that a wrap.
Well, watch out for those old washed-up hippies when you go to Netherlands this Saturday.
I tell you what, I'm a little dreading it because I think people are still going to be coming up for the leaf peeping. But I'm doing it because I want to see it, and it's a matinee, and I can go see it at 2:00 in the afternoon, which makes me happy. Oh, but there's another movie coming out, Auntie Joan, and it's called Eleanor the Great, another June Squibb movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
She's on fire right now, little Miss June. She's on fire. Because I saw the one that, Thelma, I watched that streaming somewhere.
Was that the one where she and that guy went to get even with somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
She got her, not identity stolen, but she got her life savings stolen or something.
Yeah.
So, but Eleanor the Great, and it's somebody else is in it that I like too, but can I tell you who that is off the top of my head? I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can. Nope, it's going to play a video. Sorry. Get out of that get out before it starts playing on the recording.
Chiwetel Ejiofor?
Who?
Chiwetel Ejiofor?
No, I don't know who that is.
It says there's June Squibb, Aaron Kellyman, Jessica Hecht, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Leah Lando, Rita Zohar, Cole Tristan Murphy.
Oh, see, Erin Kellyman, I thought she was somebody else when I saw the little clip.
Oh.
I think that's what it was. But I've seen, like I said, I've seen just a smidge of a clip of it, and I was like, I think I'd see that. Oh, Scarlett Johansson is the director.
Can I just say something about Scarlett Johansson, please?
Oh, I think she's a horrible actress, but go ahead.
I just melt when I see her and Colin Jost. You could just, I hope it's true, but they just look like there's so much together and they're so in love. I mean, and it seems genuine because there was some, I don't know if it was the Met Gala, And she had just finished an interview or something, and she's walking, and she sees Colin in the lineup, and she smiles, and she like almost runs over to him, and they just seem like such the neatest couple. That's
Yes, I agree with that. I think she also acts the best, in my opinion, on SNL when she's doing the little skits. But I cannot watch a whole movie of her. I
no.
do not find her to be a very good actress at all. There was one, it's not Girls Trip, that's a different movie, but it was something like that Kate McKinnon was in.
Oh yeah.
And I thought she did well in that. That's the first time I've liked Scarlett Johansson in a movie.
That was kind of almost like it was kind of a comedy. I mean, she
Yes.
was
Kate McKinnon's in it. It's a fucking comedy.
she played an ironic character, I think is yeah.
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 But yeah, normally I cannot. I won't watch a movie because I got suckered in. She did it was before the Marvel shit, or maybe it was around, but she wasn't doing that yet. It was I can't remember the name of it. And she was like a spy or something. God awful. I don't know what the hell the name of that movie was, but it was so, and I think I went to the theater to see it.
Oh wow.
I was mad. It was terrible. She was terrible. It was a bad movie. It was bad. Bad. Oh God, horrific. Just horrific. So anywho, yeah, I'd be into seeing Eleanor the Great. Based on the clip that I saw, I thought it looks like it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
does.
that June Squibb, she's just on it. She's having a moment. I love it.
Yeah, good for her.
I agree. All right, then. We said it was a wrap. Let's wrap this up.
All right.
So that wraps it for yet another wonderful Pickled Watermelon Rinds episode. This is Auntie signing off.
Auntie Joan saying bye-bye now.
We thank you for listening. And remember, when life eats away at your core, make pickled watermelon rinds.